After spending the last 5 months prepping our big move in London from LA, it was time to actually do the thing and go back to LA and pack everything up and get ready for the move. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a very emotional time for me and for Will as well. Packing up your life and seeing all your stuff go is really hard.
They are picking up my car today. Which is such a silly reason to be upset or cry, but I have had the same car for 10 years and I just loved it. And of course it's raining, which is a good thing. We really need it in California, and for the first time saying the phrase "we really needed that" really tracks. But I'm just hoping that they can pick it up here, because we kind of live in a really hilly area. Because if they can't pick it up here and I have to drop it off down at the bottom of the hill, I have to walk back in the rain. I don't want to do that. The grief of moving countries is such a weird grief, because it feels really like a really specific, selfish form of grief right now. Because I know so many people don't want to be in America right now. And so I'm so lucky that the way that everything panned out in my life means that I have a lifeline over in England, and I am so thankful for it, and I'm so excited to move. But man, it is hard, and it's hard not to feel guilty about being sad about really silly stuff, like my car. I really shouldn't care about my car. It's kind of a piece of shit now. But I love her. Also, we had Cane's chicken, Raising Cane's, as the final meal in this car. So it reeks. It's so greasy in here. Anyways, that's me checking in. My lips are so dry. Does grief make your lips dry?
One of the big blessings in this move, however, was that we had Roadway Moving handling our storage for all of our furniture and personal items that we didn't want to say goodbye to just yet in California.
Oh, all my clothes are gone? Whoa, they did that without me even noticing. Wow. Gone.
Knowing that our important items that we couldn't take with us to England were going to be safe and sound in a Roadway Moving facility made us feel so much better about the move. And I felt like, even though it was a bittersweet goodbye, I was happy to see my stuff away and safe with Roadway Moving.
So we are on the final day, the final countdown of being in this house. Hey! A lot of people have had really catastrophic events happen because of the LA fires, and one of our really close friends lost their home in the fires. So we're giving her basically first pick on any of the furniture that we are leaving here, and then any furniture that doesn't get used will then be further donated to people who lost everything in the fires. So, yeah, silver lining. It makes me feel a little bit better about saying goodbye to all of our lovely furniture.
The rest of that day was a highly emotional day. There were a lot of tears and a lot of hard times, but it was very, very cathartic, and being able to get back to the kitties in London was all I was thinking about. And one really cool thing is we did get to ship some of our LA stuff, so we spent quite a bit of money to ship our rugs, and the kitties recognized them immediately, which, I don't know, it sounds weird, but it felt really good. It felt like we could bring them a bit of LA that they would remember, and that was important to us. And then it was time to pack, and boy did we pack. We had been living with Will's parents for months at this point, and we had so much stuff. All of our stuff from our original London apartment that we had lived in was in storage. And then we got to go into the new flat, which is so gorgeous. Here's the first sort of view of it. I kind of told this story already, but we got a bottle of wine that was actually a California wine. There's a wine bar that's really close to us, and when we checked it out, they only specialized in West Coast American wines. Very, very cool. Anyways, the move-in day was our final push to get everything in here. and it was looking good. We were feeling good, and we hit a snag when our couch did not fit in our hallway. And so we called a hoister. Yep, some guy named Paul came and we paid him cash to hoist our fucking couch like this into our window. I cannot believe that this is how things are done, but it worked and we made it, and now our place looks like this. It's still messy. We're still getting used to it all.
I think if I could sleep for 3 days straight, I would.
And because we were exhausted and didn't want to introduce the kitties into a chaotic environment with the movers and everything, we slept that night at Will's parents' place and then brought the kitties the next day.
You're being so brave. Oh my gosh, so brave. Anyone here? You been in here? What do you think, little girl? Are you meowing at me? What do you think?
I just can't tell you how proud I am of my little animals for handling this move so well. They've just been such rock stars, and my emotional well-being is so tied to the kitties and making sure they're okay. And being able to slap some cat TV on and see Primrose just have her way with some chipmunks just made me feel so much better about everything. I mean, the poor little thing, I keep forgetting, she's got a walnut for a brain. It's the size of a walnut. What did I really expect? She's so adaptable. Now, Cal, on the other hand, was very shocked by how little Primrose realized that these were not real animals. But I do think that he's slightly more intelligent than her, I'm going to be honest. Either way, I was also very proud of Cal because he found his little snoozle spot. He loves having a window. The one person I've failed to mention this whole time is how amazing Will has been.
What are you recording for?
I was trying to record myself zipping up my jacket, but I am struggling.
You always struggle with this jacket.
I know. Wow, well done. Thank you. I'm literally gonna cry saying it, but all of this whole move, all of it is worth being with my favorite person in the entire world. So, there. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm recording this on Valentine's Day, okay? I'm sappy. It is officially day 4 of being in the new apartment officially. We moved in on Monday. It is Friday. The kitties are here. They're figuring stuff out. They're slowly realizing this is the new normal. Again, if you are someone who is traveling with a pet or moving a pet, I just want to reemphasize these little things are so resilient. Any visits, you guys, we did it after traveling across 2 different countries, moving all of our things from like 5 different locations, if you also count the storage units that we moved out of. We are done, and it's really surreal. I had been looking forward to this date, like this time, the time just after we've moved in, when things can finally calm down and I'll start feeling normal again, because I've just felt like numb or sad or scared or anxious or tired for the past 5 months. And the one thing that has been a good emotion throughout all of it is excitement to get to this point. I think being able to grieve Los Angeles and grieve our life there was really integral to me getting to this place now. And I feel so much better, and I'm so excited. Like, we got to see our friends last night and got to do a pub crawl, and we were walking around the city and seeing old parts of London, and one of our friends was telling us historic stories about London, and it was just very much a picture of what I wanted my life to be like when I was here. So to have that validated and to see myself actually living like that was really important too. So cheerio, mate. And I hope you have a lovely night. And I'm gonna go have a succulent Chinese meal with my British husband. And I hope you have a lovely night as well. And I will see you guys for the next video, which will hopefully not be related to moving at all, you guys.